So hello everyone, welcome to another Gilly Baby live stream video on YouTube today. So firstly I'd like to thank my 3 friends from overseas yesterday. So we had Jimenez from Mexico, Eduardo I think was from Mexico as well, and we had someone else, I think it was Pecker Infernal. So I'd like to say thank you guys for tuning in last night till the early hours of this morning. It was fun to speak to everyone, so I hope you guys enjoyed your sleep and you've done alright today, especially with the way things are going all over. So what I've actually done, I've got a few cold cards. I've got 2 hidden fates up to grabs, but I've also got some cards in my collection. So I'll do a cheeky little opening later on if you guys are joining us on the stream again. And as you can see, I'm wearing a Pokemon jacket today, showing the love and support, and I've even got my pal Gilly on, who is joining us, who's just sat right next to the laptop being like a guard dog. It's absolutely brilliant. So I hope you guys are well. We're going to carry on our ladder game from yesterday because I haven't actually been on it since last night. So hopefully we're going to go back to the Versus series and see if we can win our fire card right at the end. I can't pronounce it, so I'm just going to call it the fire card. So I'm not very good with words. So I do apologise for that, but we're going to go straight for a ladder game. Oh, and there we go, we have a psychic deck straight away. So as you can see, I just had my 1 win streak. So people wanted to know what my logo was, my QR code. That's actually straight from my Instagram page. So if you can't get a code on the chat below, which Sketch is currently going to handle tonight again like she did last night. So let's give Sketch a shout out for those who joined us last night and tonight, because she's absolutely amazing at making sure you guys get your codes while I'm playing the game. So give her a bit of appreciation and love, that'd be great. Ooh, he's got Farfetch'd. So that will take you straight to my Instagram page, as I was saying, and all that will do is allow you to DM me if you don't get a code. So Sketch will do that for you. She'll use my Instagram to send a private code. So that's why the QR is below. And as you can see, I'm trying something new, which I'm referring to as Offer of the Week. So I think every Wednesday we're going to have like Offer of the Week Wednesday. And what's that going to be like with Pokemon cards I've got this time? So usually you can buy 4 sets of Pokemon cards for like 20 quid if you get the boxes and stuff. So really, you're getting an oversized card, 4 packets, and you're just getting it boxed and packaged, which can cost you like 20 quid. But as you can see, you can buy 4 packs of random cards for £12. So if you shop on Amazon and you actually buy Pokemon cards, usually it's £4 a pack. So you're actually getting a free pack. So you do check that out. So because usually you'd pay like £13–14 if not more. So by getting it on my channel, you actually save money and you actually basically get a free pack. So check that out, because if you guys like collecting, it's always a good way to go. Find the deals. So that's what we want to do. So hey Chen, how are you doing? You alright for having a game later? I always like playing you. I know you always beat me, but I do enjoy our games because you always make every effort and you always follow this channel. So I'm going to give you some massive shout out. It's nice to hope you're doing alright. And did you get some cool cards last night? I can't remember. I hope you did. If not, just type a little message to Sketch and she'll sort you out with a code. We have got a few. What else have we got today? Hidden Fates. We've still got some Darkness Ablaze. So give her a message. She'll deal with that in the chat. But obviously, I'm always going to give you a shout out because you've been present for every single one of my videos. So I'm loving the appreciation. So just to let you know that it doesn't go amiss. So thank you for tuning in yet again. And like I said, I hope your day is good. And I've got my little friend, so you can see Jolts is here. It's going to give you a bit of a lucky tap. And let's see. So let's get straight to it. What we've got an Indeedee. Watch over during your turn. You may take 20 damage from your active Pokemon. So that's cool. That's a nice card. The Psychics are definitely like way forward. So let's just use a Cynthia. Can we get a switch out? We can use an energy at least. So let's Get this second one going because we don't know what's coming. So wow, there we go. We actually have a Raichu, so we can put that right on there. So it's the time above. Okay, we'll use it because we can always get more Pico's evolution, so we can get the VMAX out. Wow, really? What a waste. So the only thing we can do is retreat, and we're not going to do that. Oh, that's nice. Our friend says we have a good deck, so we're going to be nice. We're going to show some appreciation. This is what we did last night. There's nothing wrong with being friendly. Some people can be savage, but this guy's showing his, you know, like, wow, thank you. So we compliment them. It's nice. It's nice to be nice. So that is a... What's that one? I've not seen that one before. So that is a mysterious treasure. Ooh, Wobbuffet. He's definitely a fan favourite. I always think of Wobbuffet with Team Rocket. It's actually quite amusing. So I do show that a little bit of love, appreciation. Oh, got building up. We have to keep an eye on the bench. It's always handy. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Okay. And collect. So that's a handy card. So it draws 2 powers. So that's no point using that. So we can look at building the Reshiram. We ain't got a switch just yet. So there's no point using electrical power. So that would allow me choice bound. So we can actually attach that to jobs. We can only add that to that because we can't make a move with the Raichu. It's just literally grinning and bearing the brunt while I just build my back bench. Just exactly like my opponent is. It's always good. So it was fun last night. For those who tuned into my channel, there was a few people watching and we gave away some cool cards. So we will look at doing that as well again tonight. Just keeps the community going. People want to battle. They want to see me open Pokemon cards. Well, on the TCG anyway. I've got a few in there that can open. I did it earlier on today. Literally just tuned in, put the code cards in, and I thought I'd save them for everyone tonight. Especially if our friends are watching from Mexico, Canada, and Texas as well. So we had quite a few, you know, Americans watching last night and Mexicans. It was great. It was nice to meet people. You know, stayed awake to tune in, and obviously I know with the time difference as well, it's like 5-6 hours, maybe slightly longer. So by the time I actually went to bed, it was gone midnight. So what we're going to do, that actually only removes it from the active, so is it worth doing just yet? You can draw all these cards, as you can see. We already have 6, that's pointless. Let me see if I can get a switch out. Let's start causing some damage. We have an energy retrieval. We have an don't really need any GXs. I really just want the switch, so I'm just going to keep doing this for now. Oh, we saw Poltergeist a lot in the games last night for Psychic decks, so Poltergeist and Sinistea. So today I'm actually having a cup of tea to go with the channel. And people often ask, like, what tea bags do you use? I've always been brought up on Tetley tea bags. You can't beat a Tetley tea bag. There's one thing my mum taught me in life is you buy Nescafe coffee, Cadbury hot chocolate, and Tetley tea bags. And those lessons are like lifelong lessons, like when you're a kid and stuff. So that's one thing I always remembered. Again, I think both me and my opponent here are just looking at building our benches. We just both have like a Pokemon that just really cannot be bothered. I mean, I should really look at putting maybe 2 energies on my Raichu, because I have a full bench, as you can see right here. So that damage would actually do 100 and take out the Farfetch'd, but because we don't know what's coming up, there could be more cards in his hand that we don't know. Obviously, you can see mine, so you can see, oh, what should I play? So let's have a look at Psychic Reach. So during your turn, you may attach an energy from your discard pile to your bench. That's a good one to do. Again, Psychics are always popular. There we go, there's a switch. So let's see if this Pokemon has any special energy to it. Yeah, we were expecting that, so it doesn't really matter. So we can actually stick out Pikachu and Zekrom. Let's get another one on there just now. Electro Power, that's Pokemon. Can't really use it on that, but we'll just use it anyway. Cherish Ball, Evolution. I think my other Jolteon is actually in the backpacks.
Thank you for the code on your Instagram.
Who was that?
Someone called Mike.
So we've got Mike, I believe, from Germany, who said thank you for a code card that I actually did a promotion on my Instagram page. You are very welcome indeed. Hope you found good use for it. Did you get anything good? But I do put some on there to let people know that you know, you can get codes on there. That's what my, like I said, my QR code is for the channel, so it can take you straight to my Instagram, just using your smartphone and going click, done. It's amazing that I can just do it so quick now. So you're very welcome, Mike. Let's see, here's that recharge is coming. So like, I'm just going to show you these moves on my Zekrom and Pikachu, those who have just tuned in. So if you search my deck for free, that's what this allows us to do. Wow, I totally took that out. Jolts, you're going in, buddy. You got to go in for that. So we do stick that in. We want to retrieve our energies. As you can see, we've got 2 energy retrievals, so there's 5. And you can play any number of cards, so I could actually do that again. Like so, we take 2 out, done. So as you can see, our Jolts has got 2. We want to probably look at doing that Morpeko. I'm pretty sure let's get that on the bench. My other Jolteon is in my prize cards, but just in case, let's get that back out. There we go. So that doesn't need an evolution, we don't really need that. So I have a feeling that's going to be the beast to run, so I'm going to actually use my GX move. So at least they can't attack me on my next turn. So we just see Mike comment on the chat below. How you doing, Mike? Hope you're alright, and like I said, you're welcome for your card. And Jolteon's going to give you some love right there. My lucky mascot is my favourite Pokemon, so what's yours? Do let us know. And just don't mind me, I'm just having my brew while my opponent takes this in. So let's see, let's wait for the game. A Wobbuffet. That's actually a really nice full art card. So let's see, is that from Rebel Clash? Oh, Darkness Ablaze. I just need to quickly see the symbol, but with the energies attached to it, can't quite make it out. I think it might be a Sword and Shield one. Let's see what's going to be decently Cynthia'd during your opponent's next turn. So a lot of people like getting these IK decks. Look at the top cards. Acrobat again. I keep seeing a lot of these cards. Discard 1, get 1. And there's a nice little Mew on this bench. So on tonight's video stream as well, aka whichever you want to call it, we do have some code card giveaways. I was just saying, we also do what I'm going to call offer of the week. So you can buy like 4 packs of Pokemon cards on through my Amazon page. Usually you pay like mathematically each pack of cards is usually worth about £4. So I don't know how much they are like in different countries. So 4 4s are 16. So basically, if you get the 12 packs through my channel, you get a free pack through Amazon. It's just you know, obviously it's for marketing, etc. But it keeps money in your pocket as well, especially if you go into your local store and you're like, oh my god, I got to pay like 14 to 20 quid. You can just save yourself a couple and have them delivered as well. Wow, what did that just do? 110 damage. So what's that? Yeah, so the link's in my description below, which you guys can see. I really could do with getting a Switch. See, that's not good because we have 6 cards. Do we have another GX? I could end up wasting this. That's the same. I must have another Raichu, or is that actually? Let's see what else we could use. No, it's actually in there. Yeah, we've got the Morpeko. So the Morpeko's on standby. It's a shame I can't switch it out just yet, because I think Jolts is going to take a bit of a hammering, to be honest. I just thought of something. Use your GX. There we go. For some reason I actually thought it was in my prize cards. Let's have a look. So we'll just evolve that like so. There's no point, I find, putting it on this other Eevee because its moves, it's already got 160 HP. So I'm literally only using Jolts for 40. There we go, there's a switch. The old switcheroo. Give that a pass. And it does 20 damage to each of your opponents, so that's kind of handy. Like, Pokemon on there, it could like discreetly take some of it out. So it all depends what damage this can do. So it's got 180, so 40 more will take it out to get my prize cards. But as you can see, my opponent is actually winning right now. See, that is some move. I can see why people actually use Psychic, so I actually want that out. Because I don't know what's coming and I don't like it. Let's get some of that just in case. That allows us to get extra energies. 1, 2. Like so. And what have we got here? We've got well, we got 2 energies. That should be enough for now. See, look at that. There's no health damage. It's literally swapped the damage. What do we do? Because we've not got anything strong enough to damage it. I'm just going to end up killing myself, but I think I have to just be on this one before I even begin, because he's just going to shift that damage back round, and when he takes this out he actually gets 3 prize cards. Either way I think I'm screwed. Oh, bead, so that's a nice full art. That is from Sword and Shield's actual expansion. So that's what I like when you look at the cards, if you look at the symbols. So for example, ooh, he's doing some healing. There we go. We did.
A quick live video.
Yeah. So, like I said, hello everyone. Again, if you're just joining us for the chat live on YouTube, we're doing the Pokemon TCG tonight. And I'm just doing the ladder series, so you can basically win a GX card or EX, whatever they put up. And again, we've got 2 Psychic decks right back to back. I'm seriously going to have to do a Psychic deck.
Just doing an Instagram live.
Yeah, so we're also doing an Instagram live video right now. So hey people that are watching on Instagram, and my friend Sketch will sort some codes out for you guys, so have a look. Hopefully if you tune in you'll be given one as well. Just a heads up. Yeah, so, and obviously if you're following me on YouTube right now, I'm just doing some live stream videos and enjoying the brew in the process. And then we got our little pal Jolts. He's showing appreciation. Any evolution. Yeah, I'm gonna go first because I know some of these Psychic decks are really bad. Like if you go second, they like really screw you over. That's happened to me a few times. So we're just going to get more Pico. I do like them Charizard sleeves. They are really gorgeous. So we got Speed Energy, which allows me to draw 2 cards. So we can actually put a Pikachu on the bench. And then we click done and we are good to go. Oh wow. A rainbow rare. Look at that. So it's like a dragon type. So we have that one. Let's see, Pokemon keep moving there. Let's get at least a few out on our bench, because I think if that comes out all guns blazing, we might be screwed. So we're going to get Pikachu and Reshiram. I'm going to get a tag team card, because that's a tag team. So we're going to see which one's the better. I'd like to think mine is, but I'm not quite sure. So let's go with done, and we'll see what our opponent's got on their bench. But we'll just appreciate this really nice rainbow rare card. So its ability is Violent Appetite. Once during your turn before your attack. Okay, that's nice. Let's see. So chaotic, turn all your prize cards face up. Alright, okay, so that they can basically have a move that is Town Map, which is the equivalent. So once during your turn, you may discard a Pokemon from your hand if you do feel blah blah blah. So let's see. We don't know what's going to happen here, so let's just attach an energy to it anyway. We are going to evolve like this. We can't actually make a move, and there's no point me using my electrical power because it's during its active turn. So we will just click done for now and see what damage hits us when it does. But let's just really appreciate them, like the Pokemon, like the artwork, and the fact that you're actually playing an online TCG, and the graphics on them cards are absolutely phenomenal. It's a nice brew. Can't beat a brew, everyone, unless you like coffee. Maybe some hot chocolate fans out there. So we've got Lil's full force. At the end of this turn, you have 3 or more. Ooh. Nothing on the bench? No? It probably has a Cynthia as well. Like, Cynthias are quite popular. So let's see if we... what do we do here? Do we attach it just in case? Again, we can't make a move just yet, but I've got a feeling something's lurking. Right, so my Morpeko isn't in there. That's not good. So what can we use? We will take a Raichu out, because I've already got a Jolts out at the minute. For all those who don't know, Jolteon is my favourite Pokemon. Shark. So let's evolve it, so at least we've got a few on the bench. We've already used our energy card this turn, but we'll use it for our Pikachu and Zekrom on the next go if we don't get taken out beforehand. So let's have a look at this. So Jet Pierce, 180 damage. So we know that is coming our way. And usually, like these attachments as well, they can do up to like 30, so this one has no retreat cross. So we're definitely going to do that. So let's see, we've already got 180, so we only need 60 more damage. Now that takes that, so we're kind of screwed, because even if I had electro power... I guess it doesn't matter what we use, because we're pretty much dead anyway. So I could just use full Blitz and put it straight on any of my other Pokemon. So I think I'm just going to do that. Because as you can see, this Pokemon has at least 3 extra. It hasn't. So in addition, this does 171 of your bench Pokemon. Now, my opponent doesn't clearly have any bench Pokemon. But this will allow me... I can just add them to any Pokemon I like. So ideally, I could probably... attach them to a Raichu, because my card is going to be dead in this next turn, so it wouldn't make no difference anyway. So there's no point me adding them to Pikachu and Zekrom. So at least it sort of builds my bench up, so it's kind of handy having a card like this, which I actually won in the Versus series as well, see, as I predicted. So yeah, you get 3 for that one, because it's a tag team. You always like wondered, it always tells you in the bottom right hand corner how many prize cards your opponents would take. So my opponent, as you can see there, he's just put well played, because he's realised what I've done. There we go. Because I'd take my opponent out in the next go. So I'm surprised, even though I lost my Zekrom and Pikachu, it was a sacrificial card and it helped me win the game. Because we just built it for French, and that move that it has for the 150 is such a good move, because like I said, you can shift energies from your pile onto your bench. So yay, we're finally getting up there. We now have 130, I think. We do. And now we've won an actual pack of Plasma Blast. I've never actually opened a Plasma Blast packet, so I'm going to wait until we actually open that. Oh no! Oh Chan, it cancelled. I'm gonna invite you because it cancelled. I don't know if it were me or something happened there. So I'll invite you. Oh, okay. You don't want to play. Oh, there we go. Yay! Let's see if you've got any new cards in your deck. I'll go Tails. There's a surprise, I lost the coin flip. Right, choose a Pokemon to be active. Well, I've only got one active, so that's gonna have to do. We are done because we can't put anything on the bench. Wow. That is nice. So let's just really appreciate the Mewtwo and the Mew GX. So perfection. This Pokemon can use the attacks of any Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX on your bench or in your discard pile. That's actually amazing. So that gets 3, it's doing 200 damage. So like, if we look at the health on our Morpeko, that would pretty much kill it. So we are going to actually keep the Team Glare Grunt? Yeah, the Team Flare Grunt in there, because that will allow us to take a card off it. So there's no point using that. We'll keep that out just in case we actually do need something. And we are done for this turn. So we currently got 3 watchers on the channel. Hope you guys are doing alright and you're staying safe. If you're just joining us, we are having some fun playing the online TCG of Pokemon. And I'm hopefully looking forward to getting my Fire GX card. It's the Pokemon I can't pronounce, so that's why I refer to it as Fire GX card. So this is actually the ladder series, but at the current moment I am playing my friend Chen, who always plays the game with us pretty much every time I'm online. So big shout out to Chen and all the other people out watching. I'm going to be looking at giving some code cards as well. So if you just like put your name in the chat below and we'll look at sorting you out some cards, or even if you're looking on Instagram, if you scan the QR below, if you can't get a hold of a card, my buddy Sketch will sort you out with a code card via DM. So do look at doing that and get yourself a free code card. It could be Darkness Ablaze, it could be Hidden Fate, it could be a Champion's Path, we just don't know. I mean, it could even be Rebel Clash as well if you're up for that. Oh, okay. That's, wow, cost less. So what was that? That's a GX move. Yeah, okay. So Morpeko can only really do Spark at this point. Why can't I add a card? So that's not much if we just give it a little love tap. That's what we call that one. Well played. So I'll just show. See, we can't even say thank you. So we're just going to put a bit of love. So if you are watching Chen, it's not. I'm not taking a mick out of you. I'm literally saying thank you. That's probably the best way I can do it. But well done. It's the only thing I can do. So well played indeed. So that was a short-lived match. But thank you. I always like playing with friends. Friends will always come first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick game on the ladder, and then we'll look for another game if anyone else is joining us tonight. So definitely a big shout out to Chen. Good GG. It's hard when you can't get anything again. The psychic, really? Oh God, I've really got to get myself a psychic deck. Or maybe even a ground, like Cynthia's. They're really good, so I believe. So my opponent is going first. So that's kind of good because it allows us to sort of attack. We can do a bit of damage. But we don't know what our opponent's got, so it could be something that really works better. Let's see. Ooh, a Pinchurchin. So is this going to be electric versus electric? It's just throwing a spanner in the works. If this Pokemon's in your active spot and the damage by an opponent's attack. Flip 3 coins for each head, but 3 damage count. Okay, so I could get 30 damage here. That's a bit beastly. Such a deck. We don't really need any, so let's draw 3 cards in the hope that we... So I've got all my Jolteons, but I really was hoping for at least something I can put on the bench. Oh, there we go. We actually took some damage. That Pinchurchin is literally a spiky Pokemon, so it's just look at it as them spikes and quarters. Which is pretty savage. I get Cynthia's. Always recommend having a Cynthia in your deck. So this Pokemon now has HD. See, I like Yamper because I really like Bolton as a Pokemon. This Pokemon always reminds me of our Queen here in England. We have a Queen and she likes Corgis. So to me, this would be a perfect Pokemon for the Queen. If she's watching this, I'm really sorry, Your Majesty, but maybe consider getting one of these as your Pokemon. We could, let's see. Just gonna do a Spark again. I could have took one off, so let's just take what we can out at the minute. So this is like the equivalent of Jolteon's Electro Bullet. See, as you can see, we're just getting zapped. Which are literally a flip of the coin. Hypnotic laser. Oh, great. So, it's bad enough we're pretty much not getting out on the bench. We're getting confused. We're getting damaged for no reason. It's all happening tonight. That's a really nice card. Yeah, this is going to be a good electric deck. Nice. So we know what's going to be building up here on the bench. Full voltage GX, so it's, yeah, it's sacrificial. So we can actually level that up, so we don't need any basic. I'm just going to have to... at least we could take it out for now, but I don't have any bench Pokemon. So we're just going to have to spark. We can't really... just need to do some damage to something. And because it's not actually on the active spot, it will actually damage it now. So we know Yamper with one more hit could go, but it also depends what's in the closet, if anything is swapped. So like this really... oh, Crushing Hammer. Nearly finished my brew, everyone. So there we go. At least I've got something on the bench now. So I could switch, but can't evolve this turn. So I'm just gonna... let me see. I haven't quite got the right deck of cards. It's not put me using that because my actually in the deck. I mean, I could switch, but we can't evolve. We ain't got any. Actually, in my... yeah. We'll just take that one out for now. Usually it works when you have two. We do have a bench Pokemon, so we could just... won't matter anyway. Let's just do that. So at least we get a prize card, so let's go for this one. We have a Cynthia, so that's actually always handy to have. We do like Cynthias. Because if you get really wrong hand and you just want to change it, Cynthia is the way forward. She'll just shuffle them back into your deck and get them out. So Bug Catcher. A lot of these depends on heads or tails, I've noticed. We're just going to have to do this. Let's get this one on the bench. Stick that out. At least it won't do as much. Switch. They don't put me switching it with a basic right now. So we'll just slowly away and up and churching. I really could do like an electro power. Or a choice band that actually help me deal extra damage to the opponents. So they're always handy. But it's quite a nice card. That's actually from the Rebel Clash collection. I only know because I actually collect the Pokemon cards. I put them in a folder and keep them safe. And of course, when you've got nice ones, you have to sleeve them. Like, did you guys get any Champions Path? I got some really good ones. Alright, so that's that one. Jolteon back on there. Right, I've not got a Charizard just yet, so I'm quite gutted by that. So, do we need... can we switch? Let's just see what we can get out using our Cynthia. Well, you can get... I know you can get Rainbow Rare Charizard and the Shiny, as me and my friends call it. Because that literally is what it is. Because it's black, which is its Charizard Shiny version. And you can actually see the shiny stars on it. So I call that a shiny. And I would love one of them as well. So what's this? 2 basic. Should we get... yeah, we'll get some more basic out. Let's see what basics we can use. Let's take a Pikachu. Pikachu and an Eevee are always handy. I think we've actually got 2 on the bench already. So let's skip. Oh, it's only... for some reason I thought it said select 2. It's actually select 1. Should we go in early? Because I think this one's really going to cause... you won't get attacked on this devastating blow through that one and get it out. And then there's the swap. So again, we're kind of going to do the same thing. We're definitely going to look at damaging these cards. V cards usually get 2 out of, and the same with GXs and EXs depending on the card. So let's have a look. We'll probably look at powering this one up. Let's get a Pikachu out there. So as you can see, we've got nothing but energies in the bench now. Well, we're just going to damage it, screw it. We'll take some prize cards. Yeah, it's going to deal 20 damage. Yeah, 30. So it damaged me even though I knocked it out because it's of its unfortunate ability. Great potion, there we go, we can actually heal ourselves up. So let's see what Xurkitry's got. Now these are actually part of Hidden Fates as well. You can get them in a lovely shiny form, which looks amazing. I actually have this as a PSA card. My buddy Sketch got me loads of these PSA cards from a dude that we call Pokemon TCG, I think it's called. He's on Instagram as well. He sells all sorts of Pokemon cards. I'm not sure if he does top loaders, but he does sleeves as well. So he's always good to check out. Let's do this just in case. I just got a feeling we might need some health. We have here 2 evolution Pokemon. Do we have another? Yeah, let's get this out because I'm sure we do have a... Oh, well, that was pointless. Another Raichu. We could look at... Let's have a look at that. 190, so I could do this. Yeah, I could actually take out the Xurkitree, but that's not the point. I'm actually looking at taking out that. It's GX. Zeraora, I think it's pronounced. So I was thinking I could get a couple of them in and take it out without actually getting it on. Do you know what? Let's go paper. So we only got 2, so let's have a look. Draw 2, you and your opponent play. If you win, draw 2 more cards. So they actually lost, so that's why they only draw 2. You can actually draw a maximum of 4 on that. So let's see what we got. Nice. Xurkitree. So it's 3 mirrors. If your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards, this does 9 more damage. So there are actually psychic ones that do that as well. I really could do with a switch. So let's just use our energy like so. Probably look at hopefully getting a switch and maybe putting down a Zekrom in before my Jolts is like totally... There we go. In fact, let's get Pikachu on the bench. You have a good deck. See, I'd like to say thank you for saying I have a good deck, so I'm going to say you have a good deck too. I'll show you some love with a smiley face. So I'm not mocking you, I'm actually just being polite. It's just because we can't actually say physical thank you or type. It's quite annoying. So we're going to swap for that one. So I'm not mocking you. Not one bit, so here we go. So we've only got 6 energy cards left. I think I have 13 or 14 in my actual deck. So we will look at powering that. So we can get some prize cards at least. So we have an Eevee. And we have another Xurkitree. Ultra Beast cards. They're really pretty. I always appreciate the artwork with Pokemon cards, all the detail that goes into them. So search your deck for a Pokemon. Now I like that because it can be any Pokemon, GX, EX, VMAX, V, many different variations. Tag team as well. There's never really a limit to what you can actually put on. So let's get that one out. As you can see, we've actually got a full bench as well. We don't really need any basic. We could need more energies. We've got Pokemon communication. But as you can see, I don't really need it just now. So I'm just going to take some out. Take these 3. So they're the last of our energies. So the rest are actually probably in our discard pile. Do we think he'll survive? We're going to put faith. And take this one. So it's actually a max revive, so that's handy, so I can actually bring it back out. I love Max Revive. Thank you. I'm just going to show you some love again. There we go. So you can actually discard an energy attached. We have literally just hung it by the skin of our teeth. Oh dear, dear, dear. I'm not going to be one of them people out just messing around with the bench. We're just going to take it straight out and just... There's no valid cards because obviously we've used all our energies and that was the last card. So I've won this one. That was a really good game, so I'm going to thank my opponent. Yeah, so I'm going to do some pack openings now because that's like win number 2. I'm on a little win streak. This happened to me yesterday though, where I won like 2 and then like started losing 2 and then I think I won 2. So as you can see, we're getting ever so closer. So let's have a look at some cheeky pack openings. So if I go to this one and we go collection, we're going to save a few for later on because like some of our friends from America, Canada and Mexico join us. They'll probably want to see. So I'm going to open 3 Hidden Fates packets. Like, that will leave us with 13. So some people think it's really unlucky. In my family, that number 13 is considered lucky, so I'm going to leave it like that. And as you can see, I've not used many Hidden Fates. So we got a nice hollow, reverse hollow Fable, and that is followed by an Arbok. So that's actually a really nice card. And we've got Jinx, a different Eevee there, which you can use to evolve with. It's the only time I use like plain basic Pokemon in my decks. It's just really for an Eevee. So there's a reverse hollow Ekans and a Kangaskhan. So that's Parental Fury. That's always because there's a little Kangaskhan in there. So we'll open another one of these. Let's see. So we've got 2, so there must be something good. I wonder if we've got a shiny in here. So we have the Clefable. Wow, we actually have a Diancie, I think that's how it's pronounced, a shiny card. And that is a fairy type. Do you know what, I'm just going to open another one. Screw it. I've not actually seen one. I don't think I've got many shinies from this collection here on the channel. A Farfetch'd again. There's a Butterfree. And what have we got in here? Wow, another shiny. We actually have pulled a shiny Riolu. So as you can see, usually it's blue, but in this one it is yellow. So that would be nice to... Oh, do you know what? I'm addicted to these Hidden Fate ones, so I'm going to open another one. So we will save some for later as well. So this is pack number 4. So you can see that Staryu is new. And we have a Vaporeon. So my friend... That's actually a hollow. My friend Lindsay would love that card. Oh, no way! We have pulled a Lucario! Wow! A shiny Lucario, and we just had the shiny Riolu pretty much back to back. It's like it was fate, it knew. That's why it's called Hidden Fates, it just knew. And we got Nurse Joy, and we got Misty, the gym leader. So build analysis, so what is coming up after this? Ooh, we have pulled a Mewtwo GX actual shiny from the Hidden Fates. That is absolutely incredible. I actually have this card as well. It is a beautiful, it looks absolutely amazing. It's one of the first packets of Hidden Fates I actually opened, and it was in there. Like, my mum once helped me open some Pokemon cards and she got like a few shinies out of them. She had no idea, but I was like, Mum, they're like worth loads. She was like, oh my god, no way. So let's have a look at these chests now. We'll open one of them. So open your reward. So we got Beastie. Let's have a look. This attack of the Ultra Beast, this card is attached to you, does 10 more damage to your opponent's active. So that's nice. So we appreciate that. So we've got an Evolutions, another chest, Rebel Clash. Let's open 2 or 3 Darkness Ablaze. Right, we'll probably just open 3 of these actually, because then we've got 7 for later on. We can break down throughout the night. So we've got the Bunnelby artwork and the reverse hollow Cubans. Wow, a regular rare Swanna. ability. If you play Bird Keeper from your hand during this turn, ignore all energies to this Pokemon's attack cost. Wow. Obviously because it's a bird type. So does that mean you can actually attack without any energies? So you can see Carvine, we haven't got one of them. Volcarona, that's nice for fire types. And a regular rare Delcatter. So let's see, Captivating Tail. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. The new active Pokemon is now confused. Lovely. It's bad enough you want to swap your good card out, and now you want to confuse my other one. Beautiful. So Pokemon Breed is nurturing. Like you can see the Yampers and the Wooloo in there. It's like little spoiler alerts. And Lugia, oh that is just majestic. Shame that's not shiny, because if it's shiny it's red. Done. Let's see what else we can open. So like I said, we'd save some of them. We've got Crimson Invasion. We've got Hidden Fates. We've got Burning Shadows. Let's actually try one Champion's Path. Are we going to pull the Charizard? Let's have a look. So we've got Trubbish. As you can see, most of this actual pack is all Darks. So Dark's quite popular in Champion's Path. We have a Professor's Research. So we will save the rest till later. And let's continue with the ladder series. So we just go play versus Beast Mode. We're just going to use Beast Mode. I definitely want that card. I am going to play till I at least get that card tonight and probably play some more. Dandelion. Ooh, a Leafeon. Let's see. I like that coin. You lost the coin flip. No surprise there. So they are the Pokemon Trainer Toolkit sleeves. Very pretty. So, oh look. We'll use our favourite Evolution starter. And we are done. So we got Jolts who's joining us on the Child's Night as well. He's watching in the background. Let's see. Oh, okay, we got definitely a Leaf. We got a mix of everything in there. Let's see if we got in the hand. Would you? Yeah, okay, I'll draw a new card. Done. I could do with getting some basic. Oh, there we go. Pokemon must have heard me say it. So let's get that out. Yes. So one is in my prize cards that I do not want. So if you look there, that's actually the artwork for the Detective Pikachu. Find a friend, search your deck for a Leaf Pokemon, reveal it and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. We don't really need to switch anything. We can't make a move, so we just go done. There's no point me switching out my Jolteon really. It's just a wasted move. But that is beautiful. I'm surprised they didn't actually have any real like evolution cards for this. That would have been nice for my collection. Especially if you've seen the film, because if you look on the desk, it was actually like a little spoiler alert or Easter egg they call it. He actually had a stone, one of the tree stones, and this Pokemon turned into a Flareon. So that was like a little go ahead. Oh, that's beautiful. The Butterfree V, that is actually card number 1 in the Darkness Ablaze. And then you have like the Butterfree V Max straight after it. So that's that one done. You don't need to switch. Up for 2 basic, so yeah, we'll get 2 basic out. So let's have a Pikachu. Yeah. Oh no, let's not. More Pico. So these are 2 basics. So I'm going to just tell my opponent she has a nice deck, or he. So we'll put you have a good deck, because I like the cards. I actually like the artwork, so we'll show some appreciation. Why, thank you. So we don't want to switch, so we're just literally going to. I mean, it could be mean. But we want to get that card. But we don't know what our opponent actually has either, so she could have like a GX card somewhere. A really nice one, and it's just waiting to get it out. But at least this way, like, we're preventing this. Like Jolteon would initially take. There we go, there was a Butterfree. And as you can see, the move Find a Friend, so she can actually search her deck Very basic. Oh, that is beautiful. So there's the Butterfree V Max. So usually bird Pokemon are very weak against electric, but obviously that's a grass type, so it would be weak against fire. Sorry, I just had to think then. Let's see, I don't really need to use the Cynthia either. So we'll just, again, I always like Butterfree. I always feel bad. Like this happened to me last night, I had to put Butterfree down. And I just feel sad because I always think of Ash's Butterfree when he lets it go. It's just so sad. And Energy Retrieval, that's a good card. That's pretty much what I have in my deck. And then can appreciate the hollow leaf cards you're using right there. So let's see what moves you have got. So yeah, I thought there was a poison card. So I'm confused and poisoned and blasting wind. So that's one more energy. We could really do with that excuse me, Team Grunt one. Team Grunt, where it actually allows you to take that off. GX, do we need another GX? Could do with a Great Potion. We don't really need that just yet, so let's see if we can damage this Butterfree. So if we could get heads, we can cause some damage. There we go. Evolve to the VMAX. And you can heal, that's a good shout. So I'm just going to show appreciation. Well played. You can get your energies out. Yeah, beautiful. Appreciate that artwork though. Your opponent's active point is now confused and poisoned, so that's actually really good. So a lot of people are using Leaf as well. So let's just evolve that. I'm pretty much going to be dead when I do that, so I could switch and avoid taking prize cards out. Which I probably will look at doing, because I don't know if it's going to make poison being different. You can play as many as I like, so I'm just going to heal it a bit. And then, what could I switch it with? Could use Spark. Or could just knock it out, yes. But I'm still going to get poisoned though. But we could just do this, so at least we're not going to get hit on the next go. So we could actually have 2 shots in the dark for this. Plus get an energy out for more Pico, so at least we'll have something to knock it out with. There we go. I mean, we got poison, but not by as much. So let's see. Thank you. We can draw 2 cards. We've got in here a full heal. So that'll do. So we're just gonna switch for more Pico. So it won't really matter that I'm going to lose an energy card, but at least I keep all my Pokemon intact. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. So yeah, done. So we still have to pick one to be active. So we will pick. Didn't lose one single card, so I thought it's always handy to have the switch if you want to like keep a clean sheet. I think that's actually the first clean sheet I've had really in a proper battle. Yes, so that's 3 or 4 in a row. I think that might be 4 in a row now. We've just won 3. And as you can see, I'm just 40 points. Yes! So we've got a Plasma Bash pack. Yeah! And now we're on the grind. See, I don't know what happens when we actually do finish these tiers. So it's actually like 3 weeks. So you can see it's 19 days. So click play. Just a few more wins and it's ours! So we've got Googly Eyes for you. It's a nice name. Heads. Why not? We'll go for heads. Whoops, just dropped my mobile. Not cool. Would you like to go first? Yeah, we'll go first. See, like, just because he has the water deck, don't necessarily mean there's a water in there. Could be psychic. So as you can see, you've got town map. That's pretty good, because if I do get all my good cards straight in there. At least I can win one. Decide which one to take. Start. Oh, we can't actually put start down. We've got the evolutions. So, ooh, is that an Oshawott? Watergun. Watergun. So we can use. Yeah, we'll use that one. So at least we know what we've got when we do take a card out. And that is a Krabby Super Slice. Wow. So if to flip 2 coins, if either of them is tails, that attack does nothing. But that's 120 damage for just 2 counters. We have to take that out. Which is HP. Let's have a look. 80. A Lapras. Search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it and put it into your hand. So Lapras cards can be quite dangerous as well. So let's do this one. And we can attach our energy as well. We don't need to switch, but we can use circuit so we can at least damage. Not much, but 20 damage is better than nothing. Obviously we can do Thunderbolt, so that effect would have been more damage if I'd have had a full bench. So if I had 4 others on there, it'd have been 100 damage. So now they've evolved it. Now they're looking in. I like that. Wow, 50 damage for that move. Flip a coin. So we could do Thunderbolt, but that discards all the energies, which is kind of feels like a waste. Ideally we could do with getting the full bench out. It's only got, if that gets hit again, I'm pretty much dead. So let's just try and build on something. Search your hand for Pokemon. We can switch, but there's not really a lot to switch, so we'll switch the Raichu out. Put something I can put on my bench at least, which is Pikachu. We have the Raichu. Let's get the Morpeko out. Then we'll look at getting an Eevee next time. Because at least these are going to bear the brunt, so to speak. Then we'll do that. So that should do 40 damage now. There we go. So slowly just chipping away there. Wait for our opponent to take their go. Just get a drink of water, everyone. Pokemon Center Lady is always a good card. Heal 60 damage. The Nurse Joy of the day. So if you look at that, we are down on that one. So thankfully it was only 1 card, not 2. Like taking down this Pikachu and Reshiram. So this will allow us to draw 2 cards, like so. We can retrieve those energies back, which we'll do that just now. Can't attach an energy because we've had one this go. This allows me to find a GX. So let's get another one on the bench. GX. We haven't got an Eevee, so let's take the Eevee GX out. With the move Ascension DNA, so we'll put that on our bench. Nest Ball, search your deck for a basic, we'll do that as well. So we'll take an Eevee, because then we've got a Jolteon that we can use. Power that bad boy up. We don't want to switch. Do we want a Cynthia? No, I don't. I'll just go done. Because we can attach one of our energies to the Pikachu and Zekrom, which will deal some heavy damage to the bench as well. If I actually add another 3 cards to it, the energy tokens. See, Water and Psychic I've noticed are the main ones with like certain trainer cards or water abilities, so you can actually do a lot of damage by shifting your counters here, there and everywhere. Like my friend Lindsay does that, and she does really well with her deck. Jenny as well, she uses Psychic, she adds them all, and her favourite is Lunala. So obviously when that one comes out from the evolution, you kind of feel like you know what's coming, and you have to prepare for that. So if you look at this Lapras, so search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and then put it into your hand and shuffle your deck afterwards. It could be any trainer card you like, and obviously I'll see it, then I'll go into their hands. So usually it'll be something like maybe an energy card. Alright, so switch one of your opponents. So let's see, we can now do this. I will do this anyway. We don't need to switch anything because it's going to do enough damage as it is. Like so. So 1, 2, 3. And let's just put it on the Pico. Then we have the Pokemon ready in standby. So energies, choice band's always handy. I've got plenty of energies because that will allow me to take some out anyway. Excuse me. Let's wait for our opponent. What a beast. Boss's orders. Switch one of your opponent's bench with their active. That's fine, you can do that. See, you kind of did me a favour because I thought you might do that. Because I saw you pull a card out. But what you didn't know was you're not quite going to get a card for that one. Choice band, we'll stick that on there as well. We don't need to... Well, I could switch it out and just take you right out. So, to be honest, I am going to actually do just that. So that Jolteon fight is pretty much powered. You are gone. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 left. So we're just going to attach it straight back on the Geodeco. Let's get something on the bench. We could do with an energy as well, but we've got Cynthia. Oh, look at that, it's a nice intelligence. So that's weakness is obviously electric, so I would technically have the type advantage. So this attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Snipe shot. Like, you can appreciate the artwork. Beautiful. So we have the Cynthia. Let's get the Pichu on the bench. We actually have a lot there. So this would actually take that out. Let's have a look at the CP. So it's 200. So it's kind of worth me pretty much doing that and just damaging. Put us up anything without, but it's always better to do that. And it's weakness times 2. So rescue stretcher. We'll take that one just in case, but I don't think we're going to need that one. Whale Lord, absolute beast of a card. I can imagine that being such a massive Pokemon in real life. I mean, I actually got a shiny one of these on Pokemon Go, and it's pink. It is so cute. I don't know if any of you actually play the game. I hope you do, because it's really fun. So let's see, full blitz. So that did quite a bit of damage there, so we can take the last of our energy cards. Now, where can we stick them? No funny suggestions in the chat. We'll stick them on the Pikachu because we can actually evolve that into a Raichu. And as you can see, we've actually got loads of energies attached to our Pikachu and Zekrom. So we have energy retrieval as well, so any that are actually in my discard pile I can take out. So we don't need the potion, we don't need the Cynthia, we don't actually need a rescue stretcher. So we're just going to do this. And done, because we can't get any energy cards out. I don't really have a lot because I know, like, there we go, there's some energy cards here. So I can actually put that one on my Jolteon. I don't really need it for anything else. Like Keldeo, that is a beast of a card. So prevent all attacks from including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's GX or EX. So this is kind of why I had the Morpeko and the Pikachu. Because I can use a normal Raichu to actually damage that Keldeo and a V-Card or V-Max. So it's always handy to have one of the other spare, depending which one you can lose or do get out. I'm in a position to actually have both, so I can actually switch if I found my... Oh no, it's actually in there. But I might have another one actually in my deck. So I may have to Cynthia this. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. So I have won, but I'd like to have finished the battle and took my cards, but that's 4 out of 4. Yes. We're on a win streak tonight. And as you can see, it was our most valuable player, but for me, it's our most valued Pokemon. Ah, we're so close. So close, just to 13 more points. And that's 4 out of 4 wins. Are we going to get 5? I hope so. I don't think I've ever had a 5 win streak. It's going to be a psychic. What a guess. King Tuck. Let's go heads this time. Yeah, won the coin flip. Yeah. I know I can't attack when I go first, but it's just always one of them things. I've been stung a few times with people that use a psychic deck where if you go first or second, they have the advantages. Depending on the cards they've got, it can be like literally devastating. I can literally just have my active Pokemon out and just get told by all the trainer cards. So I kind of learnt my lesson to not go second on that. I do like them sleeves though. I must admit, good shout out to your sleeves and your Wobbuffet there. So let's see, what can we get? Yes, we have both jolts on there. No, because we can't attack on our first go, I thought that. So we are done. So here we have a Krogunk, Corkscrew Punch, a Survival Mode. Put 1 damage count onto your opponent's poison Pokemon between turns. Wow. Not like sticking it to the man. Gritty Comebacks, which are all damage counters to this Pokemon with those on your opponent's active. I don't like the mob effects, I've just decided. They are going to be beasts. So, let's take it out. Let's kind of force him to get that Wobbuffet out of the way. Because we don't know what else he's got in his deck. We have an Eevee. So we've got our prize card, first one. At least we're not going to get whitewashed. Can I make this win out of 5? In a row as well. Usually I don't get this far. So it's new for me. So we have a Salandit Hollow. Singe, your active Pokemon is now burned. That's interesting for a psychic type as well. So I've seen him in fire and now I've seen him in psychic. What's this? Is this a Muck and a Grimer? Oh, it's a Muck and a Lowen Muck. That is really nice. Severe Poison. Right, that's got to go as well. Look at it, it only needs 1 more move. So that's actually... Your opponent's active Pokemon are poison, put 8 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon between turns. That is literally going to take me straight out. That's going to be savage. So we need to get something going in reserve just for that 1 card. See, even if I use Electro Bullet, it's not really going to phase it with 30. So what I have to do is like Choice Band, Electro Bullet. We have to have extra cards just for that 1. So let's just do Headbutt. Ideally, probably could have used my GX move right there, but it all depends if he's going to switch it out, which I'm pretty sure he is. I would have prevented an attack. But you can see severe poison. I wonder if there's actually an antidote card. Not that it would make much of a difference, if I'm totally honest with you. But there we go, we have our other Jolteon on standby. Not really. Do we need to switch? Right, let's just do this and see if we can knock a bit of it out. See, at least if we get another few goes, we could take that one out. And we'd get 3 prize cards. Yeah, we would. Pokemon Center Lady is always a good one as well. Shout out to Nurse Joy. Wow. That just... Wow, you can deal 100 damage from that? And I can see why people use Poison and Psychic. They're literally like healing Pokemon. Wow, absolutely brilliant. No wonder people use them all the time. Okay, let's go. 4 on 4. Let's see, Rescue Stretcher. I want that one back out. Shuffle the 3, because I know there's going to be at least 2. Could do with an energy retrieval. That's done. We've got an energy. Let's power up Pikachu. No point using that. Let's Cynthia actually. Let's see if we can get anything. Melton. So there you go. There's a choice band. That's kind of what I wanted. search for a GX. Now let's hope the... There we go. Let's get this one out. Done. Get it on the bench. Well, I like using the same deck as well, so we've got Pikachu's galore, but at least it's something on there. We're not totally going to get whitewashed. So we can Final Evolution. Let's get a Raichu. Like so. We should be able to evolve on this turn as well, so we can literally just go boom. In fact, I actually put that on the wrong one, like an idiot. We've got energies, so we're gonna have to do some damage. I mean, I could take out that as well. It's gonna heal. 140. One more move like that, and it would actually take it out if it doesn't heal, but it's gonna. As you can see, there's loads of cards on there now. So that is actually 5. So poison, absorption. So if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, heal 100 damage. So it's not actually poisoned me yet, so I don't think it's going to be able to heal 100 damage. So I'm guessing my Pokemon has to be poisoned to that move for that move to actually work. So I might have an advantage here. I could actually take this out in the next turn, which would help, because if it does, I think that means I take 3 prize cards. Yeah. And then just dealing with the ones there, plus whatever's in his hand in case he evolves. There, so switching it out. But he's got to poison my Pokemon for that to work. So that'll burn me if anything. So let's go. So let's get something on there at least. See, we could be a bit of a dick and probably just take the bottom one. Actually, is it Shining Legends possibly? It's a nice card nonetheless. So we get our Raichu, that nested ball, search for a basic. So let's get another basic on the bench. It's better to have a full bench. Let's get an Eevee. There we go. So let's get some energies out. We're going to need them. So we'll just go electric bullet. A bolt, so I'll take another one. I'll take this one. So we have a Raichu. You can actually evolve one of them Pikachus now. Let's see. Super Absorption heals 30 damage from this Pokemon. And it's poisoned me, so of course that was probably what was going to happen anyway. So let's evolve that. Get the Raichu. Max Potion. Which will help. So we've already used our GX move. So, we'll just attack. This is 140 at least. Ooh, that was a bit of a glitch there. That took a while for that card to just load up and then come up with a picture. Nice. Psychic. Yeah, so this attack isn't affected by any other effects of your opponent's Pokemon. So there we go. We kind of braced for that. So we're both using our moves. So no more GX moves for either of us. So we have that one in standby. Let's get an energy out on the Raichu. Draw until we have 6 cards. Might as well make use of them. Wow. Let's see. Energy retrieval. We could do with retrieving some of them back. Just in case. So Spark, GX, Thunderbolt is pretty much what we're going to use. There we go, we have won another one. So I actually won 5 in a row. I'm actually impressed because that usually doesn't happen that much. And I'm hoping that will be enough to actually win my card now. I'm hoping it is. Yes! We're going to win our GX card. 227. There we go. Slot goes straight into our decks. So I think we actually start the tier again. Do you actually get like quite a few? Yeah, I mean you can get 2 Plasma Basts. So we're going to keep playing just for a little bit longer. Probably give it half an hour, then we'll probably head up. So next we have a leaf type. Excuse me, swallowed my water the wrong way. Do you want to go first? Yes. I just don't like getting savagely beaten when I go second. So you can see I've mulliganed. Yeah, that's more like it. So they'll probably get a quick look into the fact what I've got. So we're going to choose Eevee. Away we go. Yeah, another Eevee on the bench. So at least we've got a bench Pokemon as well. That's kind of handy when you get two of your starters. Ooh, an Oddish. Don't often come across an Oddish. So we are done. No point actually doing a move. I do like these sleeves. Ooh, for up to 2 tag team cards. So yeah, I thought we'd have some in there. Rowlet and a Lone Executor. Beautiful. So let's see. That must have an ability. Super Grow. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your leaf Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. If that Pokemon is now stage 1 Pokemon, search your deck for a stage 2 that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Nice. So that actually allows you to just level up basically all your Pokemon. So that is actually really clever. So now we can actually evolve the Eevee into a Jolteon. So at least we stand a chance if we do get hit. So shall we Cynthia, see what we get. Mix the cards up a bit. Ah yes, now we've got some bench Pokemon. We'll get Pikachu on there. Can we evolve it? No, I don't think we can. Let's just use Headbolt. Pokemon sent a lady. Wow, so now I'm asleep. I'm gonna have to look at changing mine. Maybe I can get some ones where they actually change to paralysis. So let's get the Raichu there. Get one on the Morpeko. See, Morpekos are kind of handy because if you've got like, they can't use GX moves on certain Pokemon, a V card always helps. So we'll use Headbutt. Slowly just eat away at it. Always handy. So look at them tag teams. So you've got the Rowlet and the Lone Executor, and that's the Celebi. So that was actually part of the ladder series up until the other day. So that's a nice card. So Beast Energy. This provides energy. While this card is attached to an Ultra Beast, it provides every type of energy but only provides 1 energy at a time. So again, we're going back to sleep. And we got Slumber Fault. If your Pokemon to sleep. So these are really nice cards that you mix in as well. Dush. There we go. My turn. Can we get, yeah, let's get another one on the bench because I think we're going to need it. Let's get an energy attached there. Don't really need to do anything just yet, so this should take them out. We get 3 prize cards for that. 1. Let's do it in a pattern. 2. 3. Yeah. So this can actually be quite a good card when you get all 3 of them damage counters, the poison, pollen hazard, because you can be burned, poisoned and confused. So that'll actually do more damage to you than the actual move of 50, to be honest. I've come across this card quite a few times. Not often, I always win when people do actually have these. So is my beast. So ideally I could do with pulling a card out I actually need. So we'll use Choice Band, Nest Ball, search for a basic. Let's get one out. We do have another one, but I'm after something in particular. Yeah, so we'll get that on the bench. We'll use what support cards we can for now. So we can use the energy for more Pico. Use Cynthia. Let's have a look at the remaining cards just in case. So we have Pokemon Communication in there at least. It's going to do some damage, so I'm going to use this already. Because it will do 50 damage, which not so much bothers me as much as the Poison, Burn and the Confusion. Obviously its weakness is fire. I'm not using fire, I'm using electric, which usually has the advantage over earth type. And oh, there we go. I didn't think I could actually do that. Oh, there we go. So we're still fast asleep. Let's see, let's get that one in reserve. Well, it don't make a difference when we've only got one, so let's shuffle them up. So we've got starters and we've got energies. Can't do anything because I'm asleep, and we are done. I think we're going to stay asleep for a while. We're probably just going to get slowly chipped away at. So let's have a look what that card's out of Virizion. Yes, it is. That is beautiful. Draw 2 cards, and if you play the support card from your hand during this turn, this does 80 more damage. So it's good to try and get a lot of supporter cards and training cards. They actually add extra damage. Like Cynthia's for the ground type, I've noticed, is quite popular. So it do like 80 to 100 more damage each time. I've noticed they're very popular indeed. So let's see. Just wait for our opponent to take its turn. I love how the burn counter actually looks like it's on fire. You can see that side on. Switch. So that's something I really could do with getting out. There's the burn. Let's sleep. We're still going to stay asleep. Really I could do with switching that out. But it gives me a chance to build up the bench, so I suppose, you know, it could be a sacrificial card. It's just whether what's coming and what's he got in his hand. Surely that, you know, there's got to be something else. Like maybe even a Butterfree. A lot of people use Butterfree in Leafs. Pokemon Sentinel Lady, so Nurse Joy. There we go, healing 60 damage. Heads. Very cold. Does that actually poison me or put me back to sleep? Yeah, we were already confused, so that didn't really make a difference. And there's the burn again. I think we're going to stay like this, so it's fine. Let's attach that. I'm hoping to get a switch out, and can we actually use this for the more Pico? Yeah. Oh, come back. Could do with getting my Volkner. I'm not actually seeing that. Is it actually in? There. Could do with getting that out, because that will allow me to take any item card I need. But we can evolve this turn to the more Pico VMAX. unfortunately I can't switch yet. I'm waiting for the opportunity to switch. Or at least be awake to actually attack. But by the time I think I actually will be awake, this one would have fully healed, which is quite annoying because I actually did some damage to it. But I think this game's going to be a longish one. Just waiting on the trainer on the other end. Switch. See, I really could do with using this on mine. I could have put my Zekrom out, but it's already ready to go in the back. So let's see. They've got 5 counters. So Evergreen GX, yeah. It was only a matter of time. So that's their GX. So that heals all damage from this Pokemon. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra leaf attached to it, in addition, shuffle all cards from your discard pile. So we've already used my GX move, so it's going to be a bit of a bummer. So let's get that back on because we can actually max revive the Jolteon, like we're going to do. And that'll go on top of my deck. Use that to level it up. There we go. So it's back for more. That might actually annoy the guy watching, so. I'm going to use them on that. That will do some damage, so. It would have done if I hadn't have used my GX move, but it's better to have extras. Breeze away. Put any number of Pokemon in play and all cards attached to them in your hand. Breeze away. It's a beautiful card, I must admit. If you look at the artwork, it looks like the clouds are moving in the background. So what have we got here? So that is a beautiful Ferozma. I think I'm pronouncing that right. That's a really nice card. And again, we're with the sleeping. Not good. So that's how I'm going to get damage during this round, is going to basically put to sleep and do the damage. It's quite annoying. And the Virizian's going to get ready to come out. If you play the support card for this turn. Can we switch something? Let's have a look. I think we should definitely look at getting that one out. We can't do anything yet again. I think we need 2 heads to at least get out of this state. Oh, discarded. I wonder why. Let's have a look. There, they're going to use a trainer card just to get the extra damage in and probably take that out. Very clever. So it'll do 80 more damage, that's 130. That would be enough to actually take out that card. Well played. So we'll show some appreciation. We knew what was coming. Good news is Morpeko could take that out. Can only play 1, so let's get something on the bench. Deal with Cynthia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get the energies out. Max discharge. Here it comes. Is it going to put us asleep again? I only need to take at least one more card out. So that actually needs 140. What damage will that take? 170, so that's 160. So what's if you go first, you can use his attack on your first turn. Huh, switch. I could do with a switch right now. Then we could actually take that out in this next go. All depends what's going to happen right here. Tails, that does nothing. 50 damage. Burn, confused, and asleep. My turn. Let's level up the Raichu on the Pikachu. Level up. We've got an energy we can use, so we can use it there. Discard an energy attached to your opponents. Max discharge. Heads, yes, so we get. Come on. Are we going to get a win 6 out of 6? I do hope so. Search your deck for a basic. We've been unpoisoned and unsinged. Yeah, very clever. Poisoned and confused me, which has just done the damage to win. Well played. That was an unfortunate defeat, but that was the first tonight, which is very cleverly done, just taking out my little one rather than fighting the big one. I've done it myself a few times, so that's reset my win streak from 5 to 0. So I'm just going to open a few little cards tonight, and then I'm probably going to call it an early night. It's been a long day with work and other things, so I'm just going to go to collection, see what we're going to open. So we'll open this Plasma Blast, because I've not actually seen what's inside them. So open your pack. It's a black and white Plasma Blast. An Aaron. Snowver, Lapras and Porygon. If you like the artwork on that card, an Ursaring, Red Candy, Tropius. Wow, look at that. That's like a remake of the Salamence, isn't it? Steamroll and Slashing Strike. So that's actually a nice pulse. Let's open a Champion's Path. And then probably do a couple more Hidden Fates. So we do like Hidden Fates. They're really nice cards. So we notice here like a lot of the dark types and the ground, and usually 3 trainers. So we have a Machoke and Machamp Hollow, and so we do get quite a few evolutions in these packs. So we've got a Caboose, Suspicious Bootin, again 2 dark types, but this time 2 fire. Come on, pray for a Charizard. Get more. So we've used all our Champions Path ones. Let's try Crimson Invasion. I do like opening the packs on the channel. It's amazing because people can see what you actually get. Like some people yesterday, they actually got a Alcremie from some of my code cards. So if you are watching, just leave say hello in the link below, and we'll see if we can get a cheeky code card to you. Let's open the Burning Shadows. There's only one of them. I like the artwork. I would love to work when they print all these factory, all the Pokemons in the factory, just to see what the smell would be like. Oh wow, that's a Hollow Porygon Z. So when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may de-evolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card onto your opponent's hand. Wow. That was nice, and that's just its ability. You can actually just de-evolve all someone's Pokemon and savagely beat them. I like it. I might actually look at doing that. Using some nice little mixes. Like Psychic. Definitely have to do a Psychic deck. Oh, my favourite electric type. Galarian Meowth. A reverse holo Lombre. And that is followed by Garbodor. Rubbish, literally. We'll open this chest. Let's see what's going on in there. We're gonna get something lucky. Ooh, an energy recycle card and 10 Pokecoins. So this card provides basic energy, blah. Well, evolutions. Let's see what we're gonna get from that. We'll save the rest for another day, because then we can actually open some other things. Chop, wow, the nostalgia trip. A Pikachu, Magnemite, Ponyta, Sandshrew, Slowbro, Spiritling. So these are all new. I'm pretty sure they weren't in the original card, so that's like our reverse holo. So what we're gonna get? Wow, look at that! We have a Mewtwo EX. That is gotta be a beautiful energy absorption, attach energy card, this card to this Pokemon, and Cyburn. Now I think I will start using a Psychic deck, and that would be great in there. We got 17. Let's do 2 of these Darkness Ablaze. And then probably look at calling it a night. Sentret, Pearline, Feebas. A Ducklet. Wow, we've pulled a Sizzle V Max. Absolutely gobsmacking. Hard Scissors. Wow, that's some Darkness Ablaze. Beautiful. See, sometimes you can get like really crap cards and then all of a sudden you get these really good ones. And it kind of makes you feel like it's worth it. And a beautiful Melodic. So once during your turn you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. So water ones as well, they're quite popular. Because you can heal a lot of damage. So let's have a look. Deck manager. So we literally just have that is my main deck. It's a really good deck. I'm going to look at changing the card sleeves actually before we go. So which ones do you think, everyone? Elite Zacian, Green Pokeball. What about these? Energy Spectrum. Oh, I want people to think Charizard. So we'll save that. The deck box. But did we have the Charizard deck box? Must be somewhere at the back down there. We got Pikachu and Reshiram one. There. And the coin. Let's pick up a coin. We have a Charizard coin. Lycanroc. I like the Pikachu, and I also like the Eevee one. We're going to leave the Eevee one for when Sketch wants to do one. Deck box, yeah, so it should save that now. So we've changed the actual cover of our deck. And as you can see at the top. So I don't really need to try that out. All I've done is change it. So that's probably going to be it for tonight, everyone. I don't know if I'm going to be online tomorrow. I'll let you know. I'll drop a message on Instagram or on my social media like Facebook, because I have a page on there as well now. But if you guys are online, or if you want to message me on Instagram, and I'll look at playing when I can. But maybe Friday will probably be the next day, because I think I'm working late tomorrow. So I hope you guys have stayed safe, and for those who have watched, I hope you enjoyed watching just a little bit of the gaming and me finally getting the card I needed. So until the next video, guys, stay safe and keep your heads up in these troubled times. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. We didn't do too good tonight, but you can't have it.